Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessica Larson and today we're going to be creating a living coral color of the year inspired look. I'm going to be using the Colourpop Soul palette today. This palette is like to die for. Look at that. Now, I went in with all coral colors, believe it or not. It kind of turned out looking more like a Valentine's Day look, so you could say this is like Valentine's Day 2.0, but it's not. It's the living coral color of the year. If you don't know, that is the color of the year this year, so I thought I'd recreate it. I'm a little late on this as well. Everyone posted theirs in January, but do you know what? I'm not everyone, so I was like, I'm gonna post it now. I'm gonna throw everyone off guard. I'm gonna catch them where they're not expecting it. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click that big subscribe button right down there because I love you and you love me and we're gonna spread the love all the way around in one big jambalaya love pot. If you wanna see how we create this look, stay tuned, keep on watching, let's get it. First, I'm going to be picking up the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 02. I'm just going to brush out my eyebrow hairs and cut them brows. I'm going to go right underneath my brows, cut them out using this concealer. Normally, you've seen me fill in my brows very first. I'm trying something a little bit different today. I'm going to go in and do my eyes before I do my brows. And we are going to see how that goes. Then I'm going to be picking up a damp beauty blender. This one's by Real Techniques. And just pressing that all over the lid. Getting a nice even blend. We are going to be using the most coral color in the palette. This color is called Ooh. I believe it's just like 3 O's. I'm assuming that's what it's called. Anyway, and since we're going to be creating a cut crease today, I'm going to be going into the crease and packing this color on. Notice how I didn't set the concealer. This is because I wanted to keep it wet so that when I go through and blend out this very bold color, not only is it going to make a statement against the white primed lid, but the softness and the wetness of the primer is going to help blend it out, almost like adding a little bit of water to dry paint. It's just going to give it a nice seamless blend. Once you get the color completely packed onto your crease, you're going to go in with a clean brush, 50% on the line of color and 50% on your lid, and blend it out using soft feathery motions. This is where the wetness of our primer or our concealer is going to blend with the color and dilute it a little bit and give us a soft feathered edge to our cut crease, keeping everything nice and soft. I went through and blended for a while. When you touch your skin, you really just want to barely be touching, like very soft, almost like soft, gentle kisses onto the lid. Picking up the color Motel in the palette, I wanted to add a little bit of color depth into this look, so I'm just going to be blending this into my crease, keeping it a little bit below that nice feathered line we just created. You know, just blending it on, making it look pretty, giving it some dimension, giving it some style. Keep it going. Feathering out the edges a little bit more with this color New Digs, I'm just going to be going right along that edge that we blended out, any excess color that was built up along that line. I just really wanted to add a little bit of a warm skin tone color, just to add a little bit more blend, just to add a little bit more lightness. This is just going to help soften any lines that could have been left in our blending, making sure it's beautiful. Now we're going to be cutting our crease, and I know for a lot of people this is super overwhelming. It seems like a lot, but it's actually really easy. So, did you notice how I hit my lid with a little bit of concealer, looked up to the ceiling, and that will give you a basic outline for your cut crease. Now, a few little tips and tricks. Notice here that I am tapping, so almost like stamping where I want the line to be and dragging the product down. This is going to eliminate any uneven lines going in very small. And I also start in the middle to keep it even, kind of like with your eyeliner. You always start in the middle of your eye and work outward, then middle, inward. Exact same technique with your cut crease. So remember, stamp it on, pull it down, start from the middle, work outward, and then work inward from the middle. Let the middle be your little safe haven. Let me explain. The palette that I am using did not have a super light color that I wanted to use for this look. Also, that was a play on words. The color is called Let Me Explain. Did you see how I did that? But I am using a Colourpop shadow. So this is a Colourpop shadow called Let Me Explain. I am highlighting the center of my lid, creating a halo effect, drawing light to the center of the lid, therefore bringing it forward, making the eyes appear bigger, heavenly. Now we're going to start framing our halo eye with the color Unwind. This is kind of a swarthy, chocolatey, mocha-y, dark, medium brown. I just explained like every rich color I can imagine. This is like a medium dark, rich, warm brown. So we're just going to be framing our halo with this color, adding some depth. Picking up the shade Hotel. This is like a bronzy, darker color with some reflex in it. We're going to be working darkest to lightest, ombreing our shades all the way to the big show in the center, which is our light pop. Now I'm going to be going right along the line of Unwind and kind of marrying these shades together. So pulling Unwind into the bronze as well as pulling the bronze into the Unwind. We're going to do a little ceremony for the two colors, making them blend, making them beautiful, making them harmonious with the look. Continuing our marriage of our colors, I'm going to be picking up the color B plus B. And again, just marrying the bronze with this color and into the center. That color makes me think of the song, I don't even know what it's called, but it's like, I like my girls BBW. Oh, you know that song? Anyway, keep going. You're doing good. Picking up the original center highlight, we are just gonna reinforce it, man. We've got to bring in reinforcements. Make sure the bride looks her best for the show. Bring it in, pack it on. You know what you're doing. I'm gonna pop off screen and do my complexion. I'll be right back, ladies and gents. Bing! I'm back. Just like your fairy godmother, coming in clutch. We're gonna finish off the look by doing underneath our eyes, going in with that original coral shade, the Ooh shade, and just feathering it all underneath the eyes. Trickling on down to our last few steps here, we're going to pick up the color Let Me Explain and pop that on the inner corner, making our eyes bigger, bolder, brighter. You know the drill. And this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. These lashes are just a little. You know the drill. If you recreate this look, go ahead and tag me across all social media. All of the links are in the description bar box below. And I will see you next week with another awesome video. Get hyped!